Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for June 8th through the 14th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have a guiding card for you for the entire month, which is the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is speaking to you having a level of confidence in your heart right now, either whether it's with relationships, becoming deeper, more comfortable, and more like I said, confident within those relationships, which is awesome. Or it could be pure confidence at work and what your heart's desires are and what your heart is into, right? So very cool. Either way, you're leveling up in a very nice way, and I love that. Excellent. So let's talk about a message from my better angels. My better angels have but one message for us this month, which is kind of nice for a change. And it is all about how we can learn new things, okay? We can learn new things. And that is on so many levels that it really covers everything. Whether it's at work, we can learn new things. You don't have to hold yourself back. Well, I don't really think I should do that. Like, yeah, you probably could learn how to do that. So just allow for it. Stop holding yourself back from moving forward in any area of your life. It could be at home, whether it's maybe you need to learn how to lay some bricks, use mortar and stuff, and you've held back as long as you possibly could, but now it's time to learn, so it's okay, and it's not as hard as you think. A little YouTube video will help, all right? There's always an opportunity to push a little further and learn a little bit more and not be as afraid. I think it's the fear that holds us back from wanting to learn things. And so we need to release the fear so that we can step forward and become more confident, all right? I know, I have a lot of that stuff myself, so rest assured, it's as much me as it is you, all right? So now we have those 3 cards in front of us. Let's get down here and get that mystery card first. Let's lay out, pick a mystery card for the week. What do we have for Cancer for this week? That's the one. All right, we're going to set you right there. I'll set these aside. And now we're going to go ahead and use these cards to go a little deeper right here. All right. Indeed. Let's get more cards out. Alrighty then. What do we have here? So we started out this particular week, the 8th through the 14th, and we have the Fool. You're about to do a little spontaneous maneuver. Something you're going to jump right into something. You're not going to do a lot of preamble. You're not going to think too hard about it. You're not going to overpack a bag. You're just going to go. Just go and do a thing. And awesome. Super fun for you, Cancer. I think that's a really fun thing. There is something about Knight of Cups, wanting to fight for your heart's desire in the moment. So maybe this is, I see now like an opportunity for you to be going and sharing your feelings with somebody. This is one of those moments like, where are you going? Stand out in front of the house with your stereo, blasting the favorite song. There's a lot of potential here for that kind of grandstanding, doing some big move, a big emotional move towards sharing your heart with somebody else. Interestingly enough, the next card down is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is about taking back responsibility for something that maybe you delegated to somebody else, but they aren't handling it well. So you need to take that back, reclaim the opportunity, and sort of allow yourself to reclaim it. So now I'm thinking better of that thought, you fighting for your heart's desire in that emotional way. But I see you actually jumping out to get after this situation, fighting for your heart's desire, and it's about you taking your power back in a situation where you let somebody else try, but it didn't work out. This could be, for some of you, it'll be something like, oh, I had somebody taking care of my mom, or taking care of somebody for me, and or a pet, and you thought they could handle it, but you're seeing they are not handling it well, and you need to go back and take it back. Nope, gotta take it over. Thank you, appreciate it. And it's something you care about very deeply, though. So that's kind of what that is. You're going to make a spontaneous move to take care of that. It'll be very quick and very sudden. It won't be something that you had a lot of time to plan for. It's just going to happen. All right. Now, the Two of Wands is here, showing me that there's a gateway that is blocked for you right now, but you can see it. You can see the potential. You can see what it would be like on the other side. You can see through the keyhole. You've got potential, and you're excited about the potential on the other side of this doorway, but it's blocked. You can't get there right now, and you're not in a position to fight for your ideas, okay? You cannot stand up for what you want in groups or one-on-one at all. You are not in a position to do that. Right now, you have to just sort of be you, and this isn't even about winning people over. It's about you having to have, you made your decision to go and take care of it. So I feel like your sibs are having an opinion about that. And no, defending who you are as a person is even difficult. So other people aren't believing in what you've decided. Other people are mad that you made this decision. So I'm sorry, but you're having a hard week. You don't have a lot of allies right now. So take a deep breath. All right, taking a deep breath. And now you're going to use your power to help other people. Maybe you're going to make a hard decision that other people weren't willing to make. Right? Maybe they're not seeing it clearly. Maybe they're not understanding it clearly. Maybe something else needs to happen. Maybe you've had temporary home health care for a parent or something like that, and now you have to go full-time. Or maybe worse, maybe it's hospice. I apologize for bringing up these potential stories, but it's what's coming through for me. You're going to use your power to help other people because nobody wants to make those decisions, and it's hard to make those decisions. So when you use your power to make that kind of a decision, it's a help, not a hindrance, okay? I mean, you're not in a position to defend yourself. You're not in a position to win people over, and the gateway is technically blocked. So everything here's forward movement is blocked, even though you're in a position where nobody wants to be. So you're going to help other people by making a solid decision and using your power to help. It's going to happen extremely quickly, okay? So whatever you're doing, you're making good, quick decisions. And then there's the Queen of Swords, who's this feminine energy person who's very particular about how they like things done, who's going to be involved. Either she's going to be somebody who jumps on board and says, wow, you're doing great stuff here. I wouldn't have been able to do that, thank you. Or it'll come out a little bit more sideways, like, what are you doing and why did you do that? Da 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 da. But I don't think you're going to make any of this into something that can't be changed or altered if need be. I think the smart choice is to keep it flexible, right? Keep your decision flexible so that, you know, this can be altered. This isn't stuck in stone. This is just something that you're handling the best way you know how right now. But you will, if you keep it flexible, it will be something that's better, okay? The fact that you had to run in and rescue and then come up with a new solution, that's a lot. It's a lot. This is a tough week for you. Whether you're talking about a collection of puppies that was not being cared for properly and now you had to jump in and handle it, and then you found another situation, you know, it could be as simple as that. And that would be a much happier situation. But it could be something more big, right? And I want you to just be mentally prepared for the potential for it to be something more big, okay? This is about taking on responsibility over here and even dealing with people who think they know what they want, but certainly weren't around when all the big decisions had to be made, but will now hopefully either weigh in carefully, hopefully not as a Monday morning quarterback, but as somebody who understands and gets what happened and why, and has their opinions, blah, 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 but you're like, okay, well, we can still adjust this situation and make sure everybody can visit as needed, and everything is good, okay? So I'm impressed with you. I'm glad that you've been able to make some moves in spite of the frustration. There were a lot of people telling you not to do a darn thing, but it looks like you pretty much ignored them and did whatever the heck you wanted to, which is an interesting point of view. Hang in there. You're going to get a lot of interesting responses. Okay? So, all right, let's go ahead and pick one of these cards to see if we can get some good information for you. That's the one right there. Something that will help you feel more comfortable in this situation. It seems like it was a very uncomfortable week all the way around. Sorry. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Well, there you go. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you have to do, stick to it, at least as far as it has to go to get through this particular week, right? If everything changes after this week, fine. The fact is, you've made your peace, you did what you needed to do to get through this week. And if you take it that way and you share it that way with your family, then whatever happens, I think they'll understand, or at least they'll be able to let you off the hook eventually, all right? So, that's cool. You need a pocket full of rocks, all right. All righty then. You have black amethyst, gold stone, and red jasper. Ooh, all right. So we have 2 second chakra stones and a 6th chakra stone. Red jasper in the second chakra is all about doing physical stuff on this plane to be very clear and concise and take good action, all right, on whatever you need to do, okay? Gold stone is about making physical strides towards what your heart's desire is, and also on the earth plane. So you're very busy doing physical work on the physical plane towards what you physically need to do to get things done. I am not at all surprised with the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Fool to see all of this coming together this way. So you're a busy guy or girl getting this stuff done and taking good care, okay? Good for you. You're very hands-on in the moment. And the black amethyst here is showing me that in the 6th chakra, your third eye, you are able to see what kind of impact you're having on the whole world, which is making this even more difficult for you truly, because you're seeing the things that, how people are reacting to every little thing you're doing, and you're like, oh my God, I wish I had a better answer, but I don't. I wish I had a better answer, but I don't. Everything isn't as simple as everybody wants it to be. A lot of people want everything to be super easy. And they're like, hey, it could be, and you're like, it just isn't. It's not simple, it's not easy, and if you don't want to make the hard decisions, step aside. That's kind of what's going on here. And this is their reaction. You're able to see what their reaction is going to be, and you're still moving forward, which shows great balls. Okay? You are showing great balls in this moment. And that's not a very pleasant way of putting it out there, but the truth is you're really stepping up to the plate to do hard stuff that nobody else is handling, nor do they want to. So I feel like you're dealing with siblings or something, and it's kind of ugly. I think they will forgive you, especially if you, like I said, don't make it a permanent situation. Whatever you do, make it a temporary situation to begin with. While people kind of get the feeling of what's going on, right? They'll come around, they'll figure out, when they go and visit, they'll figure out, oh, because they don't have the whole picture. And when they get the whole picture, they'll realize, oh, okay. and none of them are well equipped enough to handle it either. So you did the thing you had to do in the moment, as scary and awful as it was, but you did the grown-up thing. Good for you. I love that you guys are doing that. Good job. Okay, now then, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can carry them if you would like to, and let me know in the comments how they work. If you want to carry something else, let me know in the comments what you want to carry and how they work. We'll have a conversation, all right? I am here for you, and I love that stuff. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, that'd be really helpful to the channel, and I would really appreciate it and you. If you haven't checked the description box below, there's a lot of good things down there, ways to book private readings, and by all means, we do that over the phone, and it'd be super cool. Or you can see my schedule and find out where you can come out to a Ren fair and see me in person. That would be super fun. And wear a cool costume, the whole thing. Or just find out which decks I'm using so you can get them on Amazon or Etsy, because that's where I get most of my decks. I appreciate the one and the all of you. You all matter so much to me. Let's get into this mystery card just really quick, all right? So the mystery card here is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is showing me that your finances, the base of your finances is important right now. Even as you're making these interesting new decisions and jumping into new things, you want to make sure you can afford it and that everything is going to be okay financially. So maybe that's one of the funny things about what you ended up doing here that will keep it on the temporary decisions thing. Like you say, I'm going to, I don't know, I'm still stuck on this, but maybe you have to put a parent in an assisted living situation, and you're like, I can afford 1 month, all right, on my own, and without having to ask anybody, I'm going to help them stay there for 1 month, right? And by doing so, you've taken care of it, you've not gone outside your personal budget, and made this a temporary decision while everybody else kind of gets the idea about what's going on for real. And then little by little, everything else will get straightened out, and you'll either end up with access to the money to take care of them for real. But you've made the hard decision already, and I think that you'll end up with the financial backing once you end up with their better understanding. They just don't understand yet, and when they do understand, it will get easier, all right? So, yes, that's a lot, and I hope and wish the best for you. And of course, we will talk next week about the 15th through the 21st. Thank you for being here, Cancer. We'll see you then. Thanks.